Hello, my name is Sir Davy. I was born on December 17, 1778 in Penzance, Cornwall, England. After my father's death, I was apprenticed to John Borlace, a surgeon. I started to study chemistry. I joined the Pneumatic Institution in Bristol. The Royal Institution was looking for more younger scientists, so I joined. I started to lecture the public.
Hello, my name is Michael Faraday. I was born on September 22nd, 1791 in a village on the outskirts of London. When I was only 5, my family moved to Jacob Well News, London. There we had little to eat or wear, for my brother James suffered from rheumatism. I went to school, but unfortunately I was never able to pronounce the letter R. One day at school, my teacher overheard me pronouncing my brother Robert's name as Robert. The teacher gave Robert a halfpenny to buy a cane to hit me with and tell him to pronounce the letter R. Fortunately, Robert threw the coin away and told our mother. Our mother then took us both out of school. I was then hired to deliver newspapers, but I was recognized by Raya Bias, a bookbinder, and was apprenticed to him. By day I bound the books, by night I read them. I became fascinated with electricity and science. I went to a lecture by Sir Humphry, Davy, a famous scientist of that time.
When my show came to an end, I saw a man in the balcony, which I later met as Michael Faraday. He was too busy taking notes to join the crowd in a standing ovation. Sadly, I became blinded for 4 years. I became blinded for 4 years due to an experiment that went wrong. The experiment that caused me to be blinded for 4 years was mixing dangerous chemicals, which exploded in my face. When I was blind, I received a parcel from Michael Faraday, and it was the notes I saw him taking after my lecture.
I was then hired to clean the lab and act as a scribe while Sir Humphry Davy was blind. But even after Sir Humphry Davy was blind, I was still working for him, and I was watching all of his experiments.
One day I was conducting a strange experiment. I was doing it because I was making a wire act as a magnet to turn a compass.
I was inspired by this phenomenon to create the electric motor. On October 3rd, I created the electric motor. This brought me a lot of fame.
I got jealous of Michael Faraday taking all my fame, so I made him go improve optical glass.
I was never able to improve optical glass, for creating optical glass was a craft. In the barbarians, the master at this task kept their secrets under lock and key.
Sadly, I died on May 29, 1829, at the age 50. My legacy was that I was one of the first people to make the science general to bring science to the general public.
Sir Humphry Davy's death finally stopped my pursuit of optical glass, but unfortunately I was struck with illness and I was never able to remember the simplest of things. I was troubled that my work was not complete, that there was a third force in the duo of electricity and magnetism, light. I conducted an experiment to prove this. This took a long time, but eventually I had proven that light, electricity, and magnetism were all connected. After that, I went on to create many other different inventions, such as the electric transformer and the electric generator. Sadly, I died on August 26, 1867. My legacy is that I have proven that someone with little can grow up and become a great person. Also, my inventions and ideas will live on.